Good evening, teachers. Welcome to this platform. Welcome to the next day of this phonics workshop. We had discussed the basic skills comes under Jolly Phonics, that is, learning the letter sounds, learning letter formation, blending. Now, from today, we will move onward for identifying sounds in words. So, today's skill is identifying sounds in words. The easiest way to know how to spell a word is to listen for the sounds in that word. This is also called segmenting and is the reverse of blending. In blending, we keep on adding, but in segmenting, we keep on breaking. Start by having your child listen for the first sound in a word. Games like I Spy are ideal for this. Next, try listening for the end sounds, as the middle sound of the word is the hardest to hear. So when we do ending sounds, beginning sounds, we can use gamification. Do it by blending your approach. Use different kind of games to introduce such sounds in a word. Or you can say finding the sounds in that word. Begin with simple three-letter words, or you can say CVC words, such as cat or hot. A good idea is to say a word and tap out the sounds. Three tap means three sounds. Say each sound as you tap. Take care with digraph, as we had already discussed. Digraphs altogether get friends with each other and create a single sound. The word fish, for example, has four letters but only three sounds. As we all know, SH is altogether friends and create a different sound, that is sh, rather than s, h. Rhyming games, poems, and the jolly songs also help tune the ears to the sounds in words. Other games to play are, now here, as you can understand, I am putting focus on gamification. Do blended learning, play games with children, add a sound. What do I get if I add AP to the beginning of ink? Answer, pink. Okay, so if I add a P actually, right? So here what we are doing is we are adding P sound in front of ink. Other example are, for example, ice, B, us, etc. Take away a sound. What do I get if I take away letter P, or you can say P from pink? So the answer is ink. So such kind of brainstorming games can be played. Children can play such games with you. You will host the game and children will give you the answers. For example, as above, and, lap, lip, slip, rip, rag, and, end, stop, end, rip, etc. So take care of such sounds, that which sound is altogether making a different sound, like digraphs, which sound is having individual sound, how different methods of learning you can implement to teach this basic skill. Now we are coming towards the last skill, spelling the tricky words. Right from the first skill to this fifth skill, age milestone is increasing. This we need to really understand that for which age milestone we are using which skill. Spellings comes in grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. So here this fifth basic skill is actually working accordingly. There are different ways to learn words with irregular or tricky spellings. Look, visual learning, cover, write, and check. Look at the word to see which bit is tricky. Every part is not tricky. Ask the child to try writing the word in the air. I don't know how many of you do this. Air writing is again a very good option, saying the letters. Cover the word over and see if the child can write it correctly. Check to make sure. Say it as it sounds. Say the word so each sound is heard. For example, the word was is said as was. So it sometimes feels as if two S are there to rhyme with mass. The word Monday is said as on day. Mnemonics. The initial letter of each word in a saying gives the correct spelling of the word. For example, law. At ugly, law at ugly goat's hair. So mnemonics is nothing but it is the initial letter of each word in a saying give the correct spelling of the word. Using joined up, that means cursive writing also improves spelling. So here 4 important points are given in this guide, which are actually revolving around the writing and the spelling part. So take care of these points and teach accordingly. Once there is fluency, you can move ahead. Few decodable storybooks. Once a child has begun to learn the letter sounds, they will be able to pick them out in words. They should then move on to working out whole words through bending. It is easier if the reading begins with storybooks that use simple, regular words. This I always love to share that we should inculcate reading in our children. Picture reading, word reading, doesn't matter. Such words are easily read from the code of writing and so are described as decodable storybooks. Once the children have fluency in reading, the most important skills for the child will be comprehension. Now we are moving one step ahead and the understanding of more words. In comprehension, there are new words, there are little difficult words as well. This can be developed by asking a child questions about a story they have just read. Children's achievement in the phonics stage. I really believe that we should give appreciation to the children. Independent studies find that after 1 year's teaching, children taught with Jolly Phonics have an average reading age around 12 months ahead of their actual age. Now, always the benefits are asked that why we should go for this thing. So, your answer is here in front of you. Children taught with Jolly Phonics have an average reading age around 12 months ahead of their actual age. For spelling, the gain is usually slightly more. In addition, it is typical for all the children to do well, whatever their social background and whether English is their first language or not, with boys doing as well as girls. So, if any myth is there in the mind that we all here in India are not having English as our mother language or first language, so in that case, how it will go? It will go very nicely, and we should have such program in our school or system as well. Few more points I want to say. Jollyphonics has been developed by Sue Lloyd and Sarah Wordham, who were primary elementary school teachers at Woods Low Primary School in Lowestoft, England. So it is actually a UK pattern. Jollyphonic Limited is an independent British publisher founded in 1987. So we as teachers sometimes feel as if we are very much into the teaching and we are following the very best and the newest one. It is not like that. As we have English as our second language, so things come accordingly, reach accordingly to us. It is a program of UK and it was founded in 1987.